go anywhere.
Welcome back to This Could Go Anywhere. It's your two favorite cousins, Evers and Nick, the show where we have literally zero plans because this can literally go anywhere. Nick, how's your day going?
My day is going awesome because we have a new setup. Our podcast is great. We have mics, so we kind of legit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, we finally are starting to look how we felt.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're hanging in there with us, if you're just listening to us, you obviously are not seeing us, but you should be seeing us because you got to go to YouTube and actually like look at our faces to see what we look like. You know,
And even if you don't watch podcasts, go to YouTube and just hit subscribe.
yeah, that'd help out. That'd help out. But we are growing together. We're learning new things, and we are trying to invest into this podcast. So that's just
Right,
a little,
because we care.
a little update in This Could Go Anywhere
Yeah.
podcast. So I'm excited about today.
Absolutely. All right, Nick, we both love sports.
Absolutely.
Okay. We also enjoy new experiences at sports.
Right.
Am I right? Like we enjoy going and seeing other venues. One of the key factors I feel of a venue and a team is their mascot. Now we've already
Sure.
talked about mascots a few times on the podcast. You when one day if this thing blows up, you're actually going to be a mascot for a game.
I am. It might
That's
be
right.
more for like 15 minutes because I don't know if I can last a whole game in like an actual match.
Well, I think you need to. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. What are the top five? What are your top five mascots?
You want me to, do you want me to go?
Go all five.
Go five.
You go all five, then I'll go all five.
Okay.
Okay. And here's what we'll do. Let's just talk about them as each person says one.
Okay.
Okay. So
My number one mascot is obviously, as an Auburn fan, it has to be
There you
Obby.
go, baby.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Obby is just, he's good because he wears a slim, Obby is good because,
Run that back, Turbo.
yes. Obby is good because he has a straight up, a slim suit. He can bob that head around. He has an advantage, I do think.
What can he do with this head again?
Yeah, just like that, But that's kind of all he does. So I feel like by the time you get done a game, you're probably just doing this afterwards, nonstop.
There's four Obbies.
I do.
So it's the same costume. It is a different person, but I agree with you. Obby, we're Auburn fans, but like he also has 11 championships.
Right.
And I mean, I've seen other mascots, and other mascots are good. I see them doing a lot of the same things. Obby, very rarely will you see him in the same costume. Normally, it's a new costume. I mean, there's multiple facets. It's constantly growing, but it's still the same.
Right.
It's still the same character, but like he grows, if that makes sense. So I don't think that's a bad pick. And even though it could be, it's biased, like, you know what? It's our podcast, so I don't even care.
Right.
Give me your next four.
No, next one, I'd like Ohio State. I like the colors. I'm not an Ohio State fan, but I can get down with the stripes and the colors.
It's an iconic mascot.
Yeah.
I will give you.
Yeah.
It's 100% iconic.
Absolutely. Also like Syracuse, the big
Okay.
orange, the Duke Blue Devils.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Blue Devil.
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a
And
good one.
How many is that? Is that four? That's
Yeah,
four.
Obby Buckeye, the Orange Blue Devil.
Okay. What's one?
And it doesn't have to be just college. I mean, any sport. I mean, mascots are primarily college.
Sure.
So I was just
Yeah,
throwing that out there. There's one you have not said that is
One-
pretty iconic.
What I have not said. But there's so many mascots that are not like really mascots. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I don't count an animal as a mascot. Like if it's a live animal, I think that's really cool, but that's not a mascot to me. That's a pet.
Right. Exactly.
Nothing against that. I think it's really cool. Like the Uga, Mike the Tiger, Bevo. Like I think those are really cool. I mean, we have an eagle fly before. I'm all for it. I think it's awesome. I just don't count it as a mascot.
Okay. Well, this is on the fence, but I do like USC. Like, it's not
The Knight?
Yeah, the Knight is pretty cool.
I think the Knight is a mascot because that's a character. That guy's not wearing that every single day. So like I think it's cool.
Okay. Well, that's
I'll
what I
give you.
got.
Okay, so you went Aubie, Buckeye, the Orange. Which what is his name for the Syracuse
I
one?
don't
Was
know.
it the Orangeman? I
Yeah,
don't know.
the Orange Man.
Uh, Duke Blue Devil, and then the USC Knight. Okay, all right. So my top five. Number one, Aubie. We already talked about that.
Yep.
My next one is I'm a Colts fan. I love Blue. He's hilarious, but he can get repetitive. I think he's hilarious. I love him to death, but that is just why Aubie will always be number one for me. So, Aubie, Blue, the Duck
Oh, I
for
forgot
Oregon.
about the Duck. The Duck.
That's
Oregon's one of my other favorite teams. But keep going.
I, I enjoy Oregon just for the uniforms. I have no
That's
shame admitting
exactly
it. I think they're
262 different combinations.
I love every single second of it. And I've enjoyed watching them for years. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but like I enjoy watching them just simply for that. Anyways, so Aubie Blue the Duck, uh, Duke Blue Devil, man, that that's an iconic one. Like that really is like that's a cool mascot.
It
That one's
is.
an iconic one. And then also, forgive me, I don't know the name, but the bull for the Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of it. I feel like it's like I'm not even gonna try because I'm gonna
Sure.
like tick off a
No.
bunch of people.
Yeah, it's fine.
But the bull from Chicago Bulls, I think that guy's awesome. I want Toro is the Texans. I think Toro's the Texans. I can't. All right, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Nick, do you want to tee us?
I do think the mascot for is it the Denver Nuggets who like goes and like does the backflips and everything, or is that
I
Memphis
think so.
Grizzlies? It's one of those two. But those NBA
They're both great
I
ones.
mean, those NBA
Benny,
mascots are awesome.
Benny the Bull.
Benny the Bull.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
they are. They're 100% awesome. So it's Benny the Bull. That I enjoy that one. Um, yeah, the NBA mascots, man, there's something about them. They're pretty cool. Okay. Um, do we have any sleepers? Real quick, can we talk about some jacked up mascots? Clemson's
Oh,
mascot,
Clemson's mascot looks like he's on meth.
bro, it's got to be the worst one.
It really
It
has.
has got it. Okay, speaking of meth, real quick, um, this can go anywhere. So I was at the game. All right, so I was at the Auburn Vanderbilt game
Uh
Saturday.
huh. You tried it?
No, I didn't. No, no, no. No. Anyways, no, I didn't. I did not. But couple of things. Vanderbilt Stadium sucks. I know we got beat. I don't even care. We're like a 4-win team. They should have beat us more. We look rejuvenated, and Hugh Freeze, you held back this team. Hope you're happy. Um,
Savage.
I'm really glad he improved his golf game. Um, their stadium was awful. Vanderbilt, listen to me. Your stadium sucks. Your concourse is so small and you have no signage at all. It ticked me off. I would have spent more money at your concessions if it wasn't such a freaking madhouse down there. Okay, it looked like a kicked over ant bed. It looked like a Dollar
Oh
General
my
with toilet
gosh.
papers on sale on a Friday night. I hated it.
Man,
Hated it.
tell us how you really
Now,
feel.
I can't stand that stadium. Four gates, Nicholas. Four gates into the whole stadium. We got held up when we were exiting because one of the gates is where the visiting team's locker room is. So every time we were trying to go, a football player would walk out. We had to hold up. Horrible design. They should be ashamed of themselves. The stadium was cut into sections. So I tried using another tunnel to get out of the pandemonium, and I went to just cut across to my seats.
Yeah.
Nope. That whole place fenced off, cut off.
Oh,
Horrible. Fans, very nice.
see, I'm glad you
Very
didn't invite me.
no, you need to go just to be able to knock it off. I want to see all the SEC stadiums and football, and I want to see Auburn play all of them. So, like, booking.com, help us out. Anyways, but the fans were really nice. But saying all that to say, you talked about meth.
Yeah.
I'm in line with one of my friends. This cracked out Auburn fan. We are not them. Most Auburn fans are pretty classy. We've been told that for years by many people. This guy, Nick, was cracked out. His first off, he sounded like Ed Ogeron. His eyes, he didn't blink for 10 minutes. And he eventually looked at us, and this was impersonation. You ready? Come on, them Niners, I tell
Oh
you
my
what, we're going to
gosh.
win today. We're going to whoop them Vanderbilt boys right there. I tell you. And me and my friend are just in there. My friend, he's much taller and bigger than me. And I'm like, you got this, dog. You better protect. There's two Vanderbilt fans behind us. And he's like trying to dap us up. I didn't dap him. I just looked
Yeah.
forward. I was like, I'm not touching you. My friend dapped him up. He was like, all right. Anyways, he goes, I tell you what, boys, we need to keep on praying. Nick, this man in the concessions line gets down on his knees, does the Catholic cross,
Okay.
and starts worshiping God.
Well, amen, brother.
Starts bowing down. It's like, dear Lord, help us win. I look to the Vanderbilt fans behind us and I go, he ain't one of us.
He's not one of
Anyways,
us.
Yeah, he's not one of us. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. By the way, also Vanderbilt, figure out your freaking pregame stuff. It was boring as heck. Their fourth quarter, do you know what they did, Nick? I'll tell you what they
Oh,
did, Nick. I'm just ripping on them. I'm sorry. This isn't on schedule. Give me 5 seconds. They put their logo on the screens and played a country song. You would have thought those Vanderbilt fans didn't know what to do. They were recording. I'm like, what are we recording? There's nothing on the field.
man. Well,
It
I
was
think
stupidest thing ever. I mean, they won,
you've definitely turned
but
your minute rant at the end to like a 5 minute rant.
I'm sorry, I won't rant tonight. That was my rant. That you said cracked. I thought of that guy and I thought about how horrible that stadium was. It just it works me up. Okay. All right, Nick. Um, we've had something on our board of ideas of things to talk about.
Yep.
You know the board I'm talking about. You put a lot of things on there. I
Yeah,
need to step up my
you need
game.
to step up your
I,
game because
I
I don't see any of those from you. Do you
well,
get updates when
I do get updates.
I know
Oh, I
I
do.
don't get updates.
Well, I mean, we just did one of mine. I put the best mascots on there like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, I'm glad we can knock
So
that out.
yeah, well, yeah, we're about to do a lot of yours for the next few weeks. Um, I've seen one, and it's kind of piqued my interest. And you and I talk a lot off camera, and I have purposely not asked you a single thing about this. And I try not to ask you because I want it to be raw
Uh
reactions.
huh.
Traumatized by a dog? Let's go there. What
Traumatized.
the heck is traumatized by a dog?
So back in the day, when I was about 6, 7, 6 or 7.
I hate that so
Yes,
much.
yeah,
Dumbest
we've
trend.
talked about that before. But anyways, I rode. This is when we were living in New York, upstate New York, like smaller than Wetumpka, just 10 minutes away from Canada, way up there. And
So yeah.
we
Hey,
had the bus stop. We were right on the corner, and there was about 20 of us kids. And one of my friends, well, he's not really my friend. I didn't like him. One of the
yeah.
kids that
Screw that guy.
lived on the street, he had a dog and ran out into the street while everybody was waiting, and somebody hit the dog. I mean, can you just imagine 7-year-olds seeing a dog get hit in front of them? Everyone was screaming, everybody was running, nobody knew what was going on, and you hear the dog
Did it,
yelping for like help because it didn't kill the dog. It didn't kill the dog. You know what happened? His
did it
name
live through it?
his name became Tripod that day. Yep. He lived through it. But
We
the, seeing those things, like if I see a dog in the middle of the street, that's what I imagine now. I go back 30 years, well, not 30, 28 years, and I remember all these little kids just staring at this dog in the middle of the road. And I think it was actually my dad's friend. Made it even worse.
I'm trying to hold it together. I mean, when you question,
You, the car hit it, and the dog just skidded with it.
it looked like a rock skipping on the water. You know what I'm saying? Just doo, doo, doo.
So I'm impressed that it lived.
How many more years did it live?
Uh, it was still alive when we moved, so at least another four
Could still
years. He could
could
still be
still be
hopping
alive.
around. I doubt it.
Well, you know they're doing all that regenerating stuff now. So wait, do you get any flashbacks when you see our cat that only has three
It
legs?
does. That tripod, you're 3-legged.
You
Yes, the first time I saw it,
you
and I was like, I remember that dog getting hit.
you've never told me this story before. This is the first time I'm ever hearing it.
Well, now you have. It's a beautiful story.
Um, our our cat, um, one cold winter decided she wanted to get warm and got in the engine of one of our vehicles. And my dad left to go, or he went to go get in the vehicle to run to Dollar General to get something. We live out in the country. Turned on the vehicle and
Oh,
and Slippers
oh
lost a slipper
Slipper
that day.
lost a slipper.
Yeah, we have outside cats, but here's the thing: we didn't see her for 5 days, so we for sure thought she died.
She died.
Homegirl comes back with vengeance, and her bone, you could see it like it like looked like a chicken bone hanging out, and eventually like hair's growing over it. We never took her to the vet, and like don't hate us. I'm sorry. We probably are not gonna be able to post any of this on
No,
TikTok because we
we're
already
doing
have.
it.
We are,
Oh, we're
or our
posting.
account.
We're posting. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, our account might get banned.
Well,
I'll just have to. I'll just edit the captions. It's fine.
okay.
Um, Anyways, keep all that in. This cat comes back. Y'all, we don't take our cats to the vet. We're not rude people. They're country cats. They're there to kill mice, snakes, and all that. They have a purpose, okay? It's been almost, hold on, 2018. So it's been 7 years since this happened. This cat's still kicking, still rolling, doing just fine. But here's the thing that's funny. My friend, all through high school, anytime he came by, which he was here every weekend, he would always he would always go and scratch the right side of her body because her back leg can't
Oh,
scratch.
that's so sweet.
And when he would, yeah, but I would always make fun of her because I got to move so you can see my elbow. When he would start scratching, the faster he scratched, she would try to scratch her side with him, but she had nothing there, so you would just see her nub, just going at it,
Homegirl's about
and it's
she's about to fly away.
she's about to take
Oh
off,
my gosh.
and it was so funny. It would always crack me up. Like this sounds bad. I'm not a cat person. Like I'm not rude to the cats, but like anytime like I would see her out there trying to scratch, you would just see that leg midair, and she's just not getting anything.
Poor
Oh,
poor kitty.
I mean, hey, she's made it. I mean, she's vicious, but yeah, I can't believe she's still alive. I thought she had for sure just died.
Do you have anything that has traumatized you in your lifetime?
Animal wise,
It doesn't have to be animal wise.
traumatized Tower of Terror. But I feel like I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
yeah, we've
did,
talked
have I
about that.
shared?
Yeah, we talked about that in like one of the last episodes.
Okay, okay.
What else you got?
Yeah, traumatized. I don't really deal with trauma. I mean, I just push everything down and don't think about it. Um,
Okay, you know
that
what?
sounds bad.
You know what? You
I mean,
you can just stuff it down there in your soul, and one day, it's all gonna come back.
yeah, it will. Traumatized. I mean, some relationships, but let's not go there. Uh, nothing horrible.
Join the club.
Traumatized. I don't really think of anything major
Okay.
traumatizing,
You know what? That's great.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm proud of that. Not to get like super spiritual, but I am a Christ follower, so I do think sometimes not that people can't. I think for me things that could be traumatizing, I have always been taught, and now that I'm a believer for myself regardless of my parents, like if my parents walked away from the faith right now, like it would crush me, but like I would still be a Christ follower.
Sure.
And I'm a pastor because I want to be and because that's what God has called me, nothing to do with my family. So I think for me, I was always taught we take things to the Lord and we take them to him quickly. And whether it's sin, it's easier to pull out a weed than a tree.
Hmm.
So we don't let sin fester. We repent and let's walk in that repentance. So I think things that should have traumatized me, I've been healed from.
That's good.
And I think that things that maybe should have traumatized me more as an adult, I've taken them to the Lord quickly. And it's not that I don't have feelings. I have things. I mean, there's things of my testimony that I remember, but it's not trauma. It's more so for me. I look back and be like, wow, I've overcome depression. I've overcome
Yeah.
different things. So, yeah, I don't know if I really have anything. I've had things that were traumatized worthy. They hit the bingo card. But what about you? I mean, a little bit more than just a dog.
Oh,
This could go anywhere. So
I wasn't prepared for a deep
that's okay.
question
It
yet.
doesn't have to go. Well, no, I know that doesn't have to go deep. That's fine. That's totally fine. But can I throw this out real quick
Go.
while we're
Sure.
here?
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just kind of already in it now, and it's just who I am. So forgive me, Nick. But hey, I don't know what anyone's been through, and if you see this, no matter what it is, I know it's easy for me to say, "Oh, we'll just take it to God," and I know you're probably sitting there being like, "Well, that's a bunch of crap. You don't know what I've been through." I don't know what you've been through, but I know who I've been to, and I know who I've gone to, and here's what I would say: give them a shot. You give medicine, you give therapy a chance, truly give Christ a shot, truly go after him. Give him a week. Say, "Hey, I'm going to live for God for 1 week." And I guarantee you, if you truly do it, you will see a difference and you will start to serve him and you'll want to make him Lord of your life. But you don't have to live in trauma. Yeah, you can be
No.
healed because there's been some serious things that I've walked through that I mean, Nick, I'm not going to share them on here, but there's been some legitimate serious things 10 years ago and even as much as 18 months ago. And it was truly the Lord that sustained me.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I think that's a pretty cool thing to add to the podcast. We want this podcast to be more than just funny bits and stuff. I think being real with people, um,
Yeah,
and just having fun with these people, but know that we are there to talk to you. If anybody does need help or does want to talk to us, we
yeah,
are totally open, because you know what?
absolutely.
Life does suck sometimes and you just need to talk to somebody.
Absolutely. We are not counselors,
No, we are not.
but we do serve the counselor. And I think for us, Nick, this podcast, I remember when we were first talking. I mean, obviously, yes, we're family. We've known each other, but we're not just cousins. Like you're my friend,
Oh,
and
I was thinking
we've
about this the other day. So absolutely.
like we've chosen to be friends. I mean, there's 11-year age gap. There's no really a reason that we should be as close as we are, and we're probably this close because we're family, but we've chosen to become this close. If
Right.
that makes sense. But I remember when we were first talking, our goal was for this to just sound like our phone call conversations, and we're pretty naturally. We think funny people. We have a lot of fun. We both try to find the good in a lot of things because it is a heavy world. So we do try to enjoy each other and be light.
Absolutely.
But there are times where you and I have some serious conversations. I mean,
Um,
the amount of times,
yeah, I mean,
especially like 18 months ago, that I was calling you. I
the
mean,
other night
and even the other
we got
night.
on to edit and
Yeah,
ended up in just a talking. Good old.
pretty much.
We had a
Yeah,
good
good
talk.
old.
It was great.
Well, we were. I feel like we were walking out the word. It was iron sharpening iron.
Right.
So there's gonna be times where this could go anywhere, and it can get a little deep. It can get encouraging, and that's what we want it to be because that's who this podcast is. Who we are, and that Christ is not something we do. It's who we are.
Yep.
This is not a bit for us to try and gain a bunch of Christian followers. Like, oh, we're like that's not us. I'm a Christian. Um, he's a Christian. His wife's in ministry. I'm in ministry. Like regardless if this, I mean, we have 14 subscribers right now.
Whoop whoop.
Like,
Maybe
I mean, yeah,
maybe by
like,
the time this comes out, we'll have 15.
bro, that'd be crazy. I may go make I may go making another account. Made 13 of them. I mean, no. But yeah, we just want this to be an extension of us. So, this is who we are, and that's why our content's clean.
Yep.
Because we
100%.
choose for it to be. All right,
Man,
let's
did you
now.
ever think that my traumatization, I don't know if that's a word, but I'm making it up. It's not a word, but
You
from
deal with trauma. You can do whatever you want.
from a dog getting hit.
Yeah.
Like, who knew 28 years ago that I'd be talking about that on a podcast? I mean, podcasts
Certainly not me.
weren't back then, you know.
No.
So
And I wasn't even back then.
no, you sure weren't. You sure
I
weren't.
uh I wasn't even a twinkle in my father's eye.
I think your mom might have been like 15 years old. No, she would have been 17 years old.
Boy,
Yeah.
if she was pregnant, that's a heck of a testimony, I'll tell you what.
God forgives all.
He sure does.
All right. So
Oh my gosh.
I've got a question,
Yeah.
because me and my wife, we kind of argue about this. It can be a big thing in our household. What is the perfect temperature? We'll do what is the perfect temperature outside first.
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is all a personal decision. I'm a winter guy. I'm probably a winter guy because I own a lawn business, so I'm working out in the summer all the time and I can't stand the heat. For me, that perfect temp is 30 to 40 degrees. Like I love that. Like I want to be in a jacket. I want to wear I want to wear jeans and boots and not sweat.
No, you are not my cousin anymore. We just went
I
through
know
this
you,
whole thing in 30 to 40
bro.
degrees.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm pretty sure Nick, if it was socially acceptable, would wear a snuggie everywhere he
Look,
goes.
I don't like being cold. Okay?
You hate it.
I hate being cold.
You hate it.
I don't want to be cold. The perfect temperature for me is a good 74 degrees outside.
You're out of your. You are out. We live in
74.
Alabama, Nick.
74 degrees. It's perfect.
No, you're not. You're sweating when you walk to the car.
No, no, no.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then maybe I'm just a sweaty, clammy
You
boy.
must be. In,
You're insane.
inside,
74 degrees. You're like, that's what I
that's
want.
what I want.
That
Ins-
weather is a lot like a teenager going through puberty because you can't decide quick wind gust and you need to throw on a jacket. No wind and you don't, and you can't make up your mind. So you're just back and forth, snip, snap. Okay, that's what the 74 is
no,
like, and I
it's
hate every
just
second of that.
t-shirt, jeans. You're good. No wind. I don't like wind either. But
Nick hates outside.
perfect inside. 71.
You're insane. Oh my gosh. Look, I love you to death. There's only one reason I hate it when I hate to come to your house, and it's because you keep your house so hot.
But my
I
house isn't hot because my wife wants it at 65.
yeah, but I mean like growing up,
Oh,
like
okay.
and
No,
Uncle, it's
they're
warm.
next level.
I know it's
Yeah,
hotter
yeah.
than that, but what I meant like when I was a kid, like I love my family to death, love spending time, but I knew I was coming to sweat. 71 is crazy. We Clint Caps, my father does not believe in heat. So like the other day and it dropped down to 55, our heat never came on. So did we wake up shivering? Yeah, we did, but you know what? We didn't use any heat. Perfect inside temp. You're going to hate me. It's 65, 66, 67, maybe 68. It's around there.
My friends, back when I was in college, I my parents built out a room above the garage, and our place
Hmm.
was like the hangout place. And
Oh, I've heard about the hangout.
sometimes we'd have like 10 people up there. It got
Yeah.
crazy. We never did
Oh,
anything.
it
We
did.
never did anything bad or anything, but it
No.
it,
Sometimes you just did it too dang good.
it got crazy back then. But
I don't even know what that means.
you have no idea. But I had an air conditioner out there, right? And this is back in the day when it was like 20 degrees outside, 30 degrees. It was wintertime. My friends came over. I fell asleep. They turned the air conditioner off. And that room wasn't like, or the heat off. Sorry. They turned the heat
Yeah.
off. And I woke up in the
You
middle of the
froze your
night
tail off.
and I looked at the temperature and they had set my room to 45 degrees on top of it being cold outside. It was absolutely awful.
What do you wear when you go to sleep? Not to like get weird, but like do you wear full on pajamas?
So, most of my life, I've always just worn just straight up boxers, to bed, maybe some
Hmm.
shorts.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
lately, I've just liked a nice pair of like joggers to sleep in. It just feels good. It must be me getting old, but
Yeah, it
but
is.
I would say that's maybe like once out of 7 days of the week. It's not like
Okay.
everything. It's
I will say this though. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no,
I'm
no.
sorry I
Go
cut you
ahead.
off. I got it. Okay. That night when it was getting down to about 55 degrees, that was the first time in my life that I can at least remember not wearing anything more than an undergarment, and I wore joggers and a hoodie
Yeah,
to sleep. Now, I had my fan rolling still, but that was the first time I could remember in my life. To be fair, it got down to like 50, 55 degrees. It felt weird. I felt constricted. Felt constricted the entire. Oh, excuse me. We're talking about nighttime. I'm like, let's go.
if you guys don't know this, we record after hours. Like it is almost 11 o'clock right now. So
Yeah.
us,
I mean,
we just we pull all of our energy out.
well, and Nick has it easy. I mean, he's got two kids or whatever. But I mean, I work a full time job. I mean, Nick does too. But you know,
Right.
I'm being heavily sarcastic because I have no reason to be tired.
Hey, so you got to be careful with these new mics because I just heard. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you got to be careful with them. Okay.
I didn't even touch the mic. I dropped the fan remote.
Oh, well, it sounded like what is it? A dong?
Gong.
A
Gong,
gong?
not dong. Gong. Keep what you just whole said in there. We are keeping that. We are not cutting that out. I don't care that that was a. My brother just said dong. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's late. See,
No, we're not gonna blame this on late. No, no, we're not. That's a normal Nickaism. You, you've been known to say some wild things before. That we're not blaming that on nighttime. Okay. I can't hear you right now. I think your audio went out. Man, this was so good too. All right, I'm gonna keep it rolling. Get your audio
Can
back.
you hear me now? We're good.
Oh, you're back.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Don't edit that out. You know what? We're just gonna be real and raw. We said that from the very beginning. You said dong.
I did.
My gosh, it is gong with a G.
Dong. Like,
Okay,
listen.
Nick.
Do you know
Okay.
what I did the other day?
What'd you do?
I was getting ready for work, and thankfully, nobody else saw this because I don't really work. I work with one other person. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. I had been to work for about 4 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I looked down at myself, and I had my shirt inside out for 4 hours. It's a good thing I wasn't like out working. Like, it was just, I looked down and I see the threads inside out. I was like, man, I think I was pretty tired this morning. Uh,
Were you wearing a t-shirt or a dress shirt?
it was just like a long sleeve, I guess, baseball tee kind of thing. It was just a long sleeve
Like
t-shirt, basically.
t-shirt?
Yeah, it was real soft, kind of athletic wear.
Yeah, yeah. That wow.
I'm glad I didn't go to the store or anything.
Honestly though, with how fashion looks nowadays, they may have just thought you were making a statement.
You know,
Okay.
I could have.
What what's the dumbest thing fashion wise that you've seen recently?
Have you seen Cam Newton?
Yeah. Love them. But yeah.
Yep. Thank you for the national championship, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that's all I got. See, but that's a perfect reel right there.
Yeah. I was gonna say the red boots that Kanye wore.
I haven't seen those, but they sound bad.
I mean, this was like 2 years ago, but the boots, they look like boots. Boots. They looked like boots from Dora the
Oh,
Explorer.
boots.
Boots. Boots. Um, wow, I'll be honest, I need to become a better podcaster. The gong
The
situation has
gong.
kind of thrown me. I want to keep laughing about that. That was just incredible. And then you tried to blame it on being tired.
As
Um,
you're over here rubbing your eyes.
I'm exhausted. I thought I was gonna have more of a day off today. So I only got like 6 hours of sleep, and I've had a long weekend. It was a great weekend. I got to sleep in some on Sunday, but I mean, I was pretty much Thursday, Wednesday night slash Thursday. I got about 6 hours of sleep. Drove to Gatlinburg. Did not go to bed, but well, yeah, I ended up getting 5 hours of sleep because I woke up at 2:45. Alarm was supposed to go off at 4. I was just wide awake, so did not go to bed. Was up from 2:45 a.m. Did not go to bed until 12.
Hmm.
Got about 7.5 hours of sleep and did not go to bed until 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Woke up at 7 a.m., drove to Nashville, which was 3.5 hours away, watched the Auburn Vandy game, left Nashville at 8:30, got home at 1:30 a.m.
Man,
I got to sleep the majority of Sunday. Anyways, I thought I was going to have more of a day off today. That did not happen. Great day, did not happen. So I stayed up a little bit last night, and I thought I was going to be able to sleep more, and I wasn't. Anyways,
so
I just
talking
complained.
about sleep
Yeah,
has
I love it.
brought me back to this past weekend. Okay, I
Hmm.
have a great tip for parenting.
Ooh,
Okay,
yes.
this great parenting tip: you take your significant other and go to a hotel for like a couple days, and you just sleep in the hotel, like order room service. We did that the other day
Mm.
as a vacation, and it was great. You know, we'd go out to eat maybe, you come back, take a nap. There was one day I slept 11 hours. Like,
Oh, but that was
and this
nice.
was the first time the two of us have really been away from both the boys in almost two
Yeah.
years. And we didn't even realize that. Time just got by. So, like, I
Yeah.
think it's so important for, as a couple, to get
Mhm.
away, the two of you, and just rest. Just
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah. No, I think that's very important as a couple.
It was fantastic. And
Yeah.
I'm ready to do it again next weekend.
Are you doing it again next
No,
weekend? Oh,
maybe next
you
year.
should.
Maybe next year. But
Well, yeah, next year. Y'all have got some things coming up.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I'll be honest. As I've gotten older, I've become a big believer in melatonin.
Okay.
I've been taking it pretty consistently now for like the last year, just because like my thoughts would keep rolling. Not bad thoughts, I'd just keep thinking, and I take almost one every night. Not it doesn't completely knock me out, but it slows me down enough.
Sure.
When I have time, where I'm like I know I can sleep in and whatnot, I'll take two of those puppies and knock
And
me
just
out.
out.
Oh, absolutely. Now you're going. I mean, yeah, which I've talked about this. Melatonin is incredible. I love it. I want to take four.
You know what? It was nice knowing you.
I just I want to have a night and just I'm gonna pop four of these things and just see what
You know,
happens.
you might as well just take a gummy. Just go take a gummy.
No, 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 no. I don't want to do drugs. I'm just saying, like, I want to see how much it would knock me out. I think it'd get me pretty good.
If I take one Benadryl, I'm knocked
You're
out.
done.
Yeah.
I can't take Benadryl. It dries my nose out and I'll get a nosebleed.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Now it knocks me out. Like a half a Benadryl, I'm gone every single time. Like there's nothing different. Nothing changes. Um, I don't know. It gets me. You know, hits me where it matters. Um, you're talking about the hotel.
Yes.
What when you guys go in a hotel, do y'all get a king size
Oh,
bed,
absolutely.
or do you rock the two fulls and you each sleep in your own bed?
You know, we
Because I've heard of husbands and wives doing that. Not that there's marital issues, but they'll do it just so they can each sleep how they want to and have the whole bed to
so
themselves.
we've done that before. We didn't choose to do that. It's just kind of the room we got stuck in because there was no other kings available. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind it. Like I know she didn't mind it, but we do prefer a king because we can get away if we need to get a little space in a king.
Mm-hmm.
But
But okay, hold on. Let me ask you this. If this is too personal, just say that. Okay.
okay,
I'm single, so I have no idea what this is like.
right.
Do you guys start out like when you go to bed a normal night? Do you start out snuggling or do you start away? Do you meet in the middle? What is that like?
I don't know.
Again, if this is too personal, I'm sorry.
Different nights are different, you know.
See, I don't think I'm gonna want to be near the person.
And I think that's okay.
And now that might change once I get married.
It changes over the years.
Was it weird? Like that first night?
No,
Like actually sleeping. I'm not talking about extracurriculars,
no.
but I mean like actually sleeping.
No, it was fine. It was just sometimes you just roll over, you just go to bed.
But I'm a star sleeper, man. I'll be starring on that bed.
Oh, well, make sure you get like a shack king. I don't know what you call it,
I don't know if I want that.
but okay. So you just brought me back to this weekend. Hold on, fix
Tonight's been a vibe.
tonight. Tonight has been something. Um,
Tonight has held true to the name.
so going back to this weekend, we got stuck in a handicap accessible room, and we didn't realize it. So we walk into the room, and we're like, we're looking around. We're like, why is everything so short? Our bed came up to my shins. I just kind of had to fall into the thing, and I've just never realized how short everything was. I felt like a giant. I mean, I'm maybe 6'1", and I might have had like 6 inches of headroom. Like my hair was about to scrape up there. And
That wasn't a handicap room. That was the seven little dwarfs room.
and to make this even better, Elizabeth's like, Nick, look at the peephole. The peephole was like, if I was standing, was at my knees.
Not at your knees.
Yes, at my knees.
Did you take a picture of this?
I've got a video. I'll send you. I was rolling.
Send it to
I was
me.
rolling around in a chair, and I was like, you know what? This is the perfect height for a wheelchair.
There. Did you have to like get on your knees to wash your hands? I mean, did your back hurt from like having to bend over to wash your hands and whatnot? Like
I didn't really have to bend over. I just kind of let my arms hang, and it just fell into the sink.
when you sat in the toilet, when you sat on the not in it on the toilet, where you're like knee to chest,
No,
were you like in the fetal
the
position?
toilet wasn't that bad.
Okay, so they're like, hey, we're gonna help you out with a wheelchair and every single thing. Porcelain, you better figure that out, man.
A normal
You better
toilet
not smear it.
normal toilet is probably about the same height as a wheelchair.
Was there a swing in the bathroom?
A swing? No, no swing.
Yeah, that's a legit
Mm,
question. That's a legit question.
no swing. The shower did have like two heads. You know, one that was there and then one that was like mobile and you can move around.
Mm-hmm. That had a swing, you could have like jumped into the shower and be like, I came in like a wrecking ball.
But
Um,
it was ready. It was a good room.
oh, I bet it was.
Yeah, I think it's time to call it a night. This episode has been it's been something.
It's been like a ramp.
It's just a roller coaster. Like it's been a roller coaster.
It's been like a ramp, like a
Oh my
wheelchair ramp.
gosh.
Be doing them switchbacks, huh? Wow. Yeah, this could go anywhere. I hope you feel encouraged at some point. I hope you laughed. Man, laughter's the best medicine. Just have fun in life. Um, anyway, subscribe, follow, like. We're being for real about this. So if you like the content, like please subscribe. That helps out a ton. And if you like it, like it.
Right?
If you have something to add, comment. But share it with your friends. We're being for real about this. We're not stopping. This isn't a flash in the pan. It's something we've always wanted to do, and it's something we're being for real about. So yeah, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, TikTok,
Leave us a
and
review.
5-star review. If you didn't enjoy it, just don't leave a review at all.
Yeah.
But leave us a 5-star review, please. But yeah, we'll see you next week on the This Could Go Anywhere podcast on Apple Pods, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Two cousins, zero plan. This could go anywhere.